I'm joined by Simon Butler and Terry Presta of Abacus Solutions International. Good morning, gentlemen. Good afternoon. Good day, from wherever you are. I wanted to ask how the current pandemic is impacting Abacus Solutions. Simon, could you answer that?
Yeah, I can give it a go. Obviously, it's not been easy for us as it isn't easy for anybody at this time. Things have clearly slowed down as people had to focus on their core offerings in the marketplace. However, what is actually happening is that people are knocking on our door and saying, what is it that Abacus has got that can be, brought into market quickly to help resolve some of the sales problems and with which all the lotteries are confronting within the retail space. And that's exactly what Abacus brings at the end of the day, is solutions that we can bring to market quickly through our partnerships with the big retail vendors who are already integrated directly with. Their ecosystems open up, an opportunity to sell across all the different channels where they're communicating with their customers, whether that be in lane, self-checkout, curbside, home delivery, mobile, and even online. By being connected to those environments, it enables us to offer these solutions across that whole ecosystem. And it's crucial that we are part of that ecosystem and fully integrated into that retail environment. And that's what we bring. And that's what we're offering now. We're trying to get engagement with the big vendors and also the lotteries to try and move some of these things forward.
Excellent. Thank you so much for joining us. I am joined by Simon Butler and Terry Presta of Abacus Solutions International. Simon, do you think the current situation is going to make acceptance of debit cards and credit for lottery purchases more palatable?
Yes, I do. I think it's inevitable that over time that cash will become less of a feature going forward, and credit and debit become more of a focus of the way that people purchase. And I think it's crucial that the lottery embrace that going forward as well. I do understand that legislation does put some pressure on states for bringing that through. But I think pandemics like this will, show that we need to embrace these new technologies more and more, and that even moving into, the use of mobile wallets. So there is no direct interaction at all with a cashier in any way. So it becomes a totally frictionless form of payment. And actually, through our solutions being integrated into the POS, we can facilitate that very easily. Abacus is predicated on these new technologies and works with these new technologies. So all our solutions embrace these technologies going forward.
Excellent. Gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me. I am joined by Simon Butler and Terry Presta of Abacus Solutions International. Terry, wanted to ask you, how is the Abacus solution addressing the new normal for lottery retailers, the good and, if you dare, the challenges of social distancing and mass disruptions?
Abacus Solutions is not just an in-lane solution. That's probably the biggest misnomer that we would like to make sure people understand. In-lane, because it was part of the Retail Modernization Committee, was just the first step to get us into the EPOS, or the electronic point of sale. But from there, the whole ecosystem of how retailers go to market is open. not only self-service, which we're getting ready to do in Holland, but also scan and go, online, and even frictionless, which is probably down the road away, but it's like the Amazon Go. And if you want to do business with retail consumers in the future, you need to have the ability to get into all these different ways of doing business. And so that's what Abacus brings. Other people are trying to place, and sell a couple of games in lane. That is absolutely just the first step for us, and we have a lot more to offer to that. And that's what we want, not only lotteries but retailers to know, that this is an ongoing process that we will build out over a period of years.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much, gentlemen. I'm joined here with Simon Butler and Terry Presta of Abacus Solutions International. Good morning and good afternoon and good day, gentlemen. I wanted to ask and start off with asking Terry, based on your years of experience in the retail business, how are retailers weathering the Corona storm, from the perspective of the mom and pops, the chains, and maybe the big box guys too?
Well, I still am in touch with several of those folks, and that's a great question. It is a challenge to do business. The big guys probably have the most resources, and I think their biggest challenge is just the logistics of supply and keeping cashiers in place, because they're a little scared at times as well, and all the new protocol of distancing and I go into Sam's sometimes, and now they're got somebody standing, limiting the number of whatever that you can take, et cetera. So I think that the overall volume, I heard their volume the first 30 days was more than like their Christmas time. So the volume is a challenge. When all of a sudden, if you're talking about those type of stores, all of a sudden the no restaurants per se, or restaurants are in only 50%. That throws a lot of people into eating food. And the small guys are having a challenge as well. I know a lot of convenience store guys I've talked to, the fuel sales, and we're seeing that in the price of oil, the fuel sales have went to about half or less some places. So lottery business, they're all still selling lottery, and lottery is still percolating, although I think we know some of the national games, the sales are down. Instants have actually been up in a lot of places. So the lottery business is still going, but they do have their challenges.
Great. Thank you so much, gentlemen.